There was that image yesterday at Sochi of the leader of Russia and the leader of Turkey shaking hands. This is ancient. Give us the ancient tone of that and the modern tone of that photo op, Putin and Erdogan.
The Middle East is a region in which great powers come to play and then walk away. The United States, when they get frustrated, the United States is the latest one to do that. And as the United States walks away from the region, the local powers, and these days Russia is an inspiring local power as well as an outside one, are having fun and making deals with each other. Our allies, or the people who used to be our allies, realize they can no longer count on the United States. So they have to go with the strong horse, which is somebody else, in this case Russia, maybe Iran and so forth. And our enemies are basically celebrating and saying, gee, we can get the American president to flinch and pull troops just by saying we will invade. I mean, that's essentially what happened. This was a schoolyard ploy in which sort of Erdogan made a move and Trump flinched and pulled American troops out. And the result is very bad for the situation in northern Turkey, if you care about a stability in a situation in which ISIS is controlled and in which there's order there. But it's also the signal, perhaps even larger, of a new world in which the United States cannot be trusted to keep its commitments. And that's the scariest part of all this. Will people draw a conclusion from American abandonment of the Kurds in this little area of northern Syria that this extends to American commitments more generally? And the president clearly does feel that way. There's no commitment that he's prepared to accept or keep. But what's not clear now is whether anybody else can trust the United States' other commitments. And that's the big, scary question.
Yeah, and Gideon, great to have you with us this morning. If people do draw that conclusion, what implications does that have for the U.S. on the world stage? Well,
in the long run, if that conclusion were truly understood and accepted, that you couldn't rely on the United States, then the entire liberal order that the United States has created post-45 would begin to unravel. A country like Japan, which does not have a major security effort of its own, would essentially have to get one. Europe would actually have to start paying for its defense again and actually have a defense, or simply become a vassal of Russia and China. I don't think those things are happening anywhere time soon. But everybody now, if I were an Israeli or a Saudi, I would be going, wait a second, am I the next one to get sold out?